ASMR for another adventure. Since the last time I've purchased a steel two-handed sword for him, but I thought we'd keep the same outfit for now. We'll look at changing it soon, but I think it works. It works quite well with the sword for now. So I'll keep that as it is. You may also notice over here that I have a few things in my inventory. Some cooked meat, an onion, and the Eye of Newt. That is because we are very shortly going to be doing the Witch's Potion quest. However, just before we do that, I thought it might be worth us coming to the Wizard's Tower and starting the Imp Catcher quest. It's a good quest that we can do together, as we can continue it whenever we see an imp. So, we'll get that one started, and then we'll go over towards Port Sarim and Remington to start the Witch's Potion. After Misgog tells us the accident he's had with his army of imps. So we need to find a bead of each colour. White, yellow, red and black, I believe. Now, I think you are actually able to buy the beads from the Grand Exchange, but in this instance, I think it would be more fun for us to fight the imps as we see them. And perhaps it'll be a quest that we complete not in this episode, or even an episode or two ahead, but quite far along in the future. It may be even an episode that we complete when we remember, who knows. But for now, we've started the quest, and that's all we need to think about. We can always come back to it if we really need it completed, but for now we'll complete it passively. Something else I was quite keen to try and do in this episode was perhaps even try the pirate treasure quest, another short quest that can be completed right here in Port Sarim. We'll have to see how we're doing for time, but this is part of the reason why I brought these items with me, so we can get the Witch's Potion done nice and quickly, and hopefully have time to go and see old Redbeard. Where is he? Is he here somewhere? I thought he was in this sort of area. Oh, he's in the pub. Okay. Where is he? We've got Ahab, Jack Seagull, Longbow Ben. Is this the Rusty Anchor? It does look. Redbeard Frank. Here we go. So we'd like to take some of that treasure off his hands, and he'd like a bottle of Karamjan rum. So we're going to have to smuggle the rum across the sea, because the exports service don't allow the rum to leave the island. So this will be our first bit of criminal activity. But we'll come back to that one. quest started. I can make my way over to Karamja, and we'll get that quest going once we're there. But right now, and this is where we'll take off from here. But right now we need to make our way over to Rimington, which is just here, where we'll be taking on the Witch's Potion quest, which gives us a small amount of magic experience, which is a good start for us. Learning our magical techniques. Hetty. Okay. What could you want with an old woman like me? Oh, the same thing anyone else walking along here wants. Our quest. I think we'd like to explore our darker side. That would be very helpful. I've newt, rat's tail, and onion. I want a piece of burnt meat. Now then, fortunately we have almost all of those things already. The first thing we're going to do is use the cooked meat on the range. These two ingredients we already have. We just need a rat's tail. Unfortunately, there are a bunch of rats right here. Lovely. Alright, so we've got our burnt meat. And now we have the rats. And we have our rat's tail. Probably the shortest quest you'll see us complete on this channel, but a quest nonetheless. Now we can drink from the cauldron. And we've earned 325 magic experience. Perfect. Level 4. We would be able to enchant dipped crossbow bolts, which have been tipped with opal. But that's not something we can do right now. However, we are one level off of being able to use water strike. So that is something to bear in mind. Right then, let's head back to Port Sarim, where we'll be taking on the Karamjan authorities in smuggling alcohol. Here we go. So we're going to pay with Captain Tobias. Thank you. And we'll be going over to Karamja. Now then, there are a few bits we need to do here. We need to buy the bottle of rum. Then we need to get a job with this young man here, Luthus. So, first of all, we'll go and trade with Zambo. In our sideways walks of demotion. We've got a bottle of Karamjan rum, 30 gold pieces, not too bad at all. 30 gold pieces, we have 40 left, which should be enough for the ride home as well. Now we have the task of getting bananas for the birthday event. How funny. Right. So we're going to ask for employment. You can fill it up with bananas. I paid 30 gold, which is perfect because that's the amount of gold that we need to go back. So let's go and get some bananas. I'm not sure how many bananas we need, but did he say 20? Well, let's get as many as we can. There we go. So it's about 4 bananas per tree. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, perhaps more. Oh, there are no bananas left, I see. I do love a good banana. They're an absolute superfood. Honestly, if you don't eat one a day, well, no, in fact, eat whatever you like, but I'd recommend it. They are so incredibly good for you. Right, now then, we've got a almost full inventory of bananas. We're going to go and fill the crate. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to use the Caramtion rum with the crate. Okay, so the rum's in there. Now we're going to fill the crate with the rest of the bananas. Okay. And bananas heal 11 hit points. Is that so? That's not too bad at all. I guess we'll be keeping them. Alright then. Next we're going to journey back to Port Sarim. Here we go. And here you can see a slight map of the other areas around the world to the west. Areas that we'll soon be exploring. But for now, we now need to go and find bananas, which are kept in here, I believe. Yes, there's the banana crate. So, to get in there, we're going to need to get a white apron from the fishing shop. Sorry, Garant, but we'll be taking that. And we need to get a job with Wyden. We're not going to be doing much, we're just going to be going in and taking what we need. The man should be more careful with who he hires. Funnily enough, we didn't actually collect the 30 coins from the job, but that's okay. apologies. So in the video I had actually forgotten that I needed to speak to Luthus again to ensure that the crate of bananas and the rum actually travel over to Port Sarim. But being the clumsy person that I can be, I managed to turn the microphone off and record about a third of the rest of the video without the microphone being on. So I'm going to do the rest of it now as a voiceover. Hopefully it will work just as fine as it was. Again, apologies for that, and if the video seems quite cut up, then that is part of the reason. I was trying to save it as best I could without needing to do a voiceover, but it didn't really work that way. So I'll do this voiceover and we'll see how we get on. Anyway, so where we are now, we're heading back, having finally had the crate of bananas sent over to Port Sarim. We've got our white apron, and now this time when we check inside the crate with the bananas, we should find the bottle of rum. Second time lucky, eh? And there we go, the rum has been found. Do we want a banana now? I think we've got enough bananas, we're fine for bananas. Okay, seems we've got a chap here who looks like he may be having trouble with the quest. Or perhaps not. I remember that I do try and trade with him a couple of times and ask him whether he's in need of the apron, as I'm more than happy to give it to him. It looks like he's looking at his world map. Or maybe he's doing a clue scroll. In fact, looking back at him, that's probably what he'd been doing. He's probably doing a clue scroll. But it's always nice to ask. So, next up, we're off to go and visit Captain Redbeard again. Captain Redbeard should now give us a key to a chest where the rest of our treasure trail, so to speak, will continue. Monks of Entrana. I've never noticed that on Runelight the beer inside the tavern comes up as Ahab's beer. I'm unsure as to what that means. If you take his beer, will he attack you? I think that may be something we try in a future episode. Anyway, we've been given the key, so we'll skip ahead to Varrock very shortly. But first, I do recall us finding an imp walking out just there, and what an opportunity that is to pick up one of the beads early on. So we go for him before he can potentially disappear. And just there I thought he might try and dissipate, but fortunately we got him, but unfortunately no bead. We'll have better luck next time, but for now we move over to Varrock. And again, apologies for the skip, but I didn't want to subject you to a 5-minute walk. Now we're going to go into the Blue Moon Inn. Inside the inn there's a chest on the first floor of the building inside a bedroom, and we have a key City of the White Knights, and X in the park where Sarah Bowman's pointing. Well, the City of White Knights is Falador, and I believe the park's at the top, so we'll be going there. There will now be a jump to where I realised my microphone was turned off and I had switched it back on for the rest of the episode, so without further ado, I'll let my past self continue. Hi guys, right, we're back in Falador. After a large part of this entire episode where I don't think there has been anything recording, so let's go. Get this completed. That is really annoying. Really annoying. To fight the gardener, who's only a slightly higher level than we are. A slightly lower level than we are. Bitter fight to the death. The gardener. Wow. This isn't great to watch, I have to say. And we've just about won it. Look at that. Bury his bones and then dig them back up again. Right, well, I'll probably record, open the casket in the next episode. I'll say that as a bit of a treat, but for now, if nothing's been recording then that's a shame, but otherwise